Hi there, welcome back to my channel. This is Homeschooling with a Smile. Today's video is a follow-up to the video I did for my daughter's first grade curriculum for the 2017-2018 school year. In that video I mentioned that I would show you how I planned out the entire year using all that curriculum. And this is the planner I used. I did a video on this planner when I first got it, just going through all the tabs and talking a little bit about what it's like. And now that I'm using it and I've pretty much done my entire school year in this, it is really fabulous. I really love it and it works wonderful for our family's needs. So I'm going to flip right over to my daughter's schedule for first grade. And if you want to watch that video, I'll try and link it down below. Otherwise, you can just go through my channel and find the one I just did a few days ago for the 2017-2018 first grade homeschool curriculum. So this is my daughter's schedule. This schedule template I got from Erica Made Designs from Confessions of a Homeschooler. On her website, she has an editable version of this schedule, and you can just plug in anything that pertains to your family. So up here is just my daughter's name, the fact that she's entering first grade, and this is just a rough estimate of how it's gonna boil down time-wise. Of course, we can take more time or scale back if we need to, but this just gives me a good idea of what we should expect on a daily basis. So in the morning, I just put down Monday through Friday that my daughter will be getting dressed, brushing her teeth, and coming down to eat her breakfast. And then 9 o'clock, we're going to start calendar time activities. That's our daily devotional, the Pledge of Allegiance, and the daily learning notebook, which is what we're using, and I showed that in the video. I'll go more in depth about that notebook in another video. At 9:30, Monday through Friday, she's doing the Saxton Math. Around 10 of 10, she does Logic of English on Monday. On Tuesday, Social Studies. Wednesday, Logic of English. Thursday, History. And then Friday, Logic of English. And it's laid out like this because Logic of English will get us 3 days of the week, and that will be for Foundations A and B. So we'll work through those two levels in one school year, and that's doing it 3 times. So now you can see why and how I have all this additional time to plug in spelling and vocabulary and a little extra handwriting, because we only do that 3 times a week. So at 10:20, we're going to start Handwriting Without Tears on Monday, Geography on Tuesday, Handwriting Without Tears again on Wednesday, Handwriting Without Tears on Thursday, and then a geography lesson. Around 10:35, Monday through Wednesday is vocabulary. Thursday we have science, and then vocabulary again on Friday. And this is the Wordly Wise for kindergarten. And I also did a video on that if you'd like to watch it. 11:15 is when we'll break for snack. I'm still deciding whether or not I'm going to use this time to do also a reading as part of our literature, but we'll see how it goes. We may do a read aloud, or you may just save it for the end of the day. 11:30 is spelling, and that's Monday through Friday. So this accounts for both spelling programs, so Spelling Workout A and Spelling UCA. At 12 o'clock, we're going to have lunch and recess, and that's Monday through Friday at that time. At 1:10, we'll have literature and 5 in a row and independent reading. So this will be the books that are chosen from that program, and then they're going to do some independent readers depending on their level. But for my first grade daughter, she has already books that we know she's going to read during this time. 2:10 is for Bible, and then wrap up the school day on Monday through Tuesday, and then on Wednesday we have a science in there before we do Bible, and then we'll wrap up the school day. And then Thursday, Friday we'll do Bible and wrap up the school day. Around 3:10, this is the time we chose for electives. So art, gym, physical education, typing, computer time, music, and health. The reason we did it at this time, because we'll have an unlimited amount of time to do these. They're usually fun activities, and we'll do a lot outdoors and some indoors, but we don't really want to have a time limit per se on this, so that's why I scheduled it at the end of the day. But we'll probably take about an hour. If we go a little over, that's okay. Around 4:10, I scheduled activities of daily living. Around this time is when I'll be preparing dinner, and so the children will have an opportunity to help me wash and cut vegetables, help me prepare a meal. During this time also, they'll be doing other activities like loading their laundry into the washing machine, gathering up their toys, putting things away, picking out their clothes for the following day, just anything that they need help with to become more independent. And of course, I'm going to help them with this daily until they have gotten used to certain tasks of accomplishing them on their own. But this is just a good time to work on any of those skills, like tying their shoes or anything specific that they want to learn how to do. For example, my daughter wants to learn how to put her hair in a high ponytail because that's something she really likes to do, and she hasn't figured out quite how to manipulate the scrunchie and, you know, put it up. So that's an opportunity for us to really just look at certain things that make them more independent that can help them. Okay, so moving on. This is our yearly overview, and in the next few pages I've written down all the subjects that they have, and week by week I've put out all the lessons that we're going to do until we've accomplished the entire curriculum. So for math, like I said, this is Saxton. So she is going to be doing 36 weeks of this, and we'll complete it on the 36th week. So for Logic of English Foundations A and B, like I wrote here, it's complete language, arts, and literacy. It covers phonics, reading, handwriting, and spelling, although you know that I've added extra handwriting, extra spelling, and reading, and so on. So this will take us 32 weeks. Now this is to finish Foundations A and B, 32 weeks. So as you can see, I have these 4 weeks here where I can put in that extra stuff that we're doing, or if one day we miss or we go on vacation or someone's sick, we can always have room to shift things and still complete it within the entire school year. This is Handwriting Without Tears, and we will finish this program on week 29. This is my printing book. This is for the first grade that she'll be doing. Last year she did the kindergarten one. So this is Wordly Wise vocabulary, and I didn't completely just write everything because, excuse me, it just goes 3, 3, 3, 4, 3, 4 times a week until we finish it, which is only 24 weeks long. Again, I have all these weeks here to fill in for anything extra that we might need or if we miss a day. For spelling, this is for Spelling Workout A and for Spelling UC A. And so for Spelling Workout, we will be done with it, let's see here, by the 26th week of school. So that's done. And then Spelling UC will take us all the way to 36 weeks. So it's perfect. And this is for Geography, Social Studies, Science, and History. Here I put everything that we're using, and as you can see here, Science Fusion, we will finish science by the 30th week, and then Social Studies will be done on week 31. Geography, we are going to go all the way to 36 weeks, and this includes learning the states and capitals. And that is it. That is our full schedule. I hope you found this interesting and helpful so that you can see that you can really add a ton of different curriculums that you're interested in and that your child enjoys doing to a school year. And it isn't a lot. It isn't that much. And also it depends on the child. Like for my other daughter who is doing a mix of kindergarten and first grade, and I'll do a separate video on that, her subjects are going to be less. So I definitely tailor to my child's strengths and also to their weaknesses. I don't want to overdo it if they're struggling, but I certainly don't want to hold them back if they're doing well and they enjoy the work. So that's just how it goes in our house. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already done so, please subscribe and like this video if you did like it, and leave me some comments down below. I'd love to hear about what sort of things you use, and any new curriculum that I might not know of, I'd love to do some research on. Thanks again. See you next time.